relationships between two people are very significant, but in a way they could cause people to get distracted because of, some people think the stereotypical, like, you have to text me every night, or, people are so worried about people texting them back, or distracted by, expressing feelings for each other, that sometimes they may not get their work done at the proper time that they want to anymore, because in relationships it's like you want to feel like you can connect to them and you want to try to make them happy as much as possible. I actually do believe that very strongly, because if you never really have relationships in high school, once you do start getting into the real world and starting having actual relationships with people, you're not really going to learn until like it's too late. So it's like a practice kind of, but also you don't really have to be required to have a relationship to learn these things. Like, especially for my friends and stuff, they'll come talk to you about their relationship problems and stuff, and it's like, okay, well, now I can see what problems there are, and in the future I'm not going to do this because I know how much they suffered through this part of their relationship because of their problems that they had. One of the biggest things when I was in middle school was, like, when you go to high school, people were always warning us, don't start dating, and like, don't do this and don't do that. But it's like, I feel like everybody kind of expects you to start dating somebody once you hit high school. The peer pressure, that I feel like a lot of times it just comes from peer pressure too, because if you tell somebody you like if I were to tell my friends that I like somebody, they'd be like, oh, well, we should do this and this and this to try to get you all together or whatever. And sometimes people don't understand that the best thing to do when you want to have a relationship with somebody is to be friends with them first, and people do put a lot of pressure on you, but it's like, you gotta know when someone's for you or somebody's not for you. I feel like as you get older, the relationships you have a more expanded variety of things you can do with a relationship. If you're a freshman, it's going to be different if you're a senior and you're dating someone, because you're actually getting ready for a life, and you're older and you're more mature about relationships and you understand more. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of times, I've seen it a lot, like freshmen and younger people are naive about relationships, and they're only looking for, the physical aspect of a relationship more than the emotional or communicational parts of relationships that are also important. So if you're a senior, they are gonna probably, they're gonna be wanting to have a relationship, because they're gonna be entering those stages of life where they're gonna be in college, and then after that they're gonna be in career. So they want to be able to meet somebody that they can have with them. And I feel like it differs between each person, because some people are like, oh, well, I gotta go to college first before I start dating somebody. But a lot of times I feel that they're going to be more mature about the choices that they make, and they're probably going to explore more of their possibilities, instead of some people that I've seen who just jumped into relationships without really thinking about it. So they're going to be more particular about their choices, and they'll probably be making a better choice and know how to communicate and talk and express themselves in a relationship better than someone who's younger and less experienced. When you're in a relationship, you can get a lot of positive things out of it. Like, you can make memories, you're making hopefully happy memories, of course, and you're also in a relationship, you can build respect, and you're learning how to be a better person if you are open to it with a significant other, because that's a really good thing about high school relationships and experiences you'll learn from it, is because you'll learn the difference between what's a healthy relationship and what's an unhealthy relationship, and hopefully how to get out of an unhealthy relationship if you are in one. So it's like, it can go both ways, but it's definitely a good learning experience, not even if you are in a relationship, to look at other people who are in relationships.